you've been following the channel for very long, you may know that I'm a Scoutmaster, and you also may know that the Boy Scout motto is be prepared. And one of the things that I try to carry at all times to be prepared is a tourniquet. But honestly, I'd really like to be able to carry more trauma type medical supplies, just to, to deal with life-threatening emergencies. But it kind of gets really difficult to do that if you're trying to carry it on your pocket or whatever. So I've tried several different ankle med kits up until this point in time, and I haven't really found any that seem to work for me until now. And that one is the Warrior Poet Society Ankle Med Kit. And that's what we're going to be taking a look at coming up next here on Survival on Purpose. Welcome back to Survival on Purpose, your home for information and gear reviews related to camping, survival, and general preparedness for regular folks. My name's Brian. Thanks for joining me. So as I said, one of the things that I carry as part of my everyday carry gear, and I think it's a good idea for anybody to carry, is a tourniquet. But I also think it would be a better idea to be able to carry some more stuff just in case, to help with any kind of a life-threatening emergency. But let's be honest, it is a challenge for most people in our everyday life to be able to carry a lot of extra gear on our person. So the concept of an ankle med kit makes a lot of sense, and it seems pretty attractive to me. But honestly, I just haven't found one up until this point that was comfortable or that just seemed to work, that fit right, or whatever the case may be. So a few weeks ago, I had the opportunity to take a class with a skinny medic. And after the class, we were talking about carrying first aid supplies and trauma supplies and ankle medical kits. He showed me his, and it's one he wears every day, and it's one that he sells on his website, Medical Gear Outfitters. And it's also the Warrior Poet Society model that John Lovell recommends. So that's two people that recommended this that I really respect. So I thought I'd give it a shot. So he sent me one. I've been wearing it for the last 3 weeks. I really like it. There are some pros and cons, of course, but all in all, it's pretty cool. So we're going to take a look at it. We're going to talk about the pros and cons, show you the details right after this word from one of our sponsors. This video is sponsored by my friends at Sportsman's Guide, where I've been a Buyers Club member for several years now. Buyers Club members get free shipping on orders over $49, including ammo. And by the way, they have one of the best selections of military surplus gear anywhere I've found. So I really appreciate Sportsman's Guide being a channel sponsor, and I really encourage you to go check them out. I think you'll be glad you did. Okay, we're back. So with no more rambling, let's talk about the Warrior Poet Society Ankle Med Kit. We'll talk about the pros and the cons. So first of all, let's talk about the pros. And in my mind, the first and the biggest pro is that it gives you the ability to carry several different potentially life-saving pieces of medical gear in a pretty unobtrusive way, that you can carry stuff that you wouldn't be able to carry normally. And that's the main pro. The second pro is that it's kind of out of your way. It's down around your ankle. So if you don't need it, it's not in your way. You're not fumbling with it. It's not in your pocket. You're not fooling around with it or anything like that. So it's a convenient place to carry something. It's not going to be in your way in your daily activities. So those are the two main pros for me. Now let's talk about the cons real quickly. And in my mind, the first potential con is that it is going to honestly limit what type of clothing you wear. First of all, if you're wearing shorts and an ankle kit, you're going to look like a dork. Okay, so you're not going to be able to wear shorts with it. I don't think. I guess you could, but people are definitely going to stare. So it does limit your clothes. And if you're a skinny jeans person, it's probably not going to work for you either. But even if you're not like me, it really is getting hard, honestly, to find pants that are not skinny. I mean, there just seems to be the style now. So it's harder and harder to find pants, for me at least, that are big enough around the ankles to accommodate an ankle kit or an ankle holster or anything else. I will give you one quick tip. A friend of mine mentioned that he buys his cargo tactical style pants a little long and has them hemmed because they seem to be a little wider before they go down. So that's one option, and that's definitely something you need to think about. The second con is, it's possible that if you're crossing your legs, you're sitting somewhere, that people are going to see that and they're going to pay attention. And then the third con is sometimes, for some kits that I've tried at least, it's very uncomfortable and just bugs the heck out of you. So this one doesn't do that, which is why I really like it. So anyway, let me just back you up real quick. Kind of, you look at me and tell me if I look like I'm wearing a bunch of gunk around my ankle or not. And not, honestly, you're going to be looking, so I know it's going to kind of, if you look for it, you're going to be able to see it. But most people are not looking at your feet. So let me just back up here for a minute. You tell me what you think. I'm just going to back up to here and just walk around for a minute so you can see. On this leg, I'm wearing a Calco ankle glove with a Glock 43, and on this leg, I'm wearing the med kit. These pants are the True Spec Expeditions, and I've got the zipper undone on the side, but you can zip that thing up and still, either way, Unless you're really paying attention and looking, you're not gonna notice anything. Okay, so before we show you what's in the kit, let me just give you a kind of a close-up how it fits on my leg here. So, and I will, whoo, them's white right there. I just screwed up the white balance on my camera. So here it is on my ankle. And you can see it fits very snugly, but it's also very comfortable. And just kind of fits right around there. And I've got it set up kind of where on my ankle bone, it doesn't have anything hard here. And just, it rides very well. It doesn't slide around. It stays where you put it. You can see it's just a very, very well made kit. And let me just show you what we got here now. First of all, it's made by Blue Alpha Gear, which is, the pouch is anyway, which is right here in Newnan, Georgia, not too far from my house, probably about 20 miles from me. And 100% made in the USA. I called Blue Alpha Gear to verify that. And what's cool, you see this kind of a mesh backing on it. This is both antimicrobial and just kind of helps give you a little breathing there. And it's very comfortable. I don't know what the fabric is in there, but it is extremely comfortable. It doesn't scratch and really, you know, irritate your leg like some that I've had. I've had some that were just like nylon. They weren't very comfortable. I've tried those. And then it has a big patch of the soft Velcro and a little bit of the hard Velcro, so you can adjust this thing for if you got some big old ankles like that, or you got some really tiny ankles like that. And we'll look at what all's in here, but first let me just show you a couple other things. Something I really like about this is on the end, it's got these two little kind of hidden pockets here. And right now they've got nitrile gloves in there, but you could put survival stuff in there. You could put handcuff keys, you could put fire starters, you could put pretty much anything, you know, extra cash, anything you need to kind of keep secure and hidden. And by golly, it's secure too. There's a lot of Velcro there. It's not coming undone. And so that's on both ends. Okay, so let's take a look at what is in the pouches now. So first of all, we've got in the first pouch here, got a cat tourniquet, fits in there very nicely. And you have the option when you buy this to get either a cat or a soft tee in several different colors. The next pocket over has a NPA or nasopharyngeal airway with the lube to make that go in the old nostrils a little easier, and a set of medical shears, emergency shears. And we'll put that back in there. It fits in here really good. Now I'll tell you, I kind of went through and readjusted this so the little hard plastic corners in this thing were not poking my legs, but again, plenty of Velcro here, so you can adjust this however you want to. The next pocket has two small hyphen chest seals and a mini 4-inch emergency pressure dressing. And then finally, the last pocket has a quick clot combat gauze. You also have options here. You can get the quick clot gauze, you can get a Celox rapid gauze, or you can get the S-rolled or EMS rolled regular gauze. So I went with the quick clot because it just works faster, and it means you don't have to hold pressure as long if you're packing a wound. That's pretty much it. And you see, oh, this has got a really cool Warrior Poet Society logo too. So then when you want to put it on, watch out for the white balance. Ah! It just goes on like so. I just pull it kind of tight and snug, and there you go. Bam. Okay, well that was a hopefully not too rambling and somewhat informative look at the Warrior Poet Society ankle med kit from Medical Gear Outfitters and the Skinny Medic. I gotta say, like I said several times already, this is the first ankle med kit that I have been able to wear comfortably day after day. So a couple things I really like about this kit. First of all, it really is comfortable. The ankle pouch itself with that mesh backing really does feel good on my leg, and it rides really well. It stays in place, and it just it has not caused me any discomfort. Actually, the only discomfort I've had was when I had to kind of get the plastic packages for that stuff to kind of work around right so it wasn't scratching my leg. But after that, the pouch itself was great. The second thing I really like about it is has only high quality, first quality supplies in it. There's not a bunch of junk in here, not a bunch of off-brand stuff. This is the real stuff recommended by certified EMTs, and you know, John Lovell is a Ranger, so he knows what he's doing too. So I just really think it's first class. Now, to be honest, you can buy a cheaper ankle kit. This thing is about $125 for the kit with all the materials in it. But it is, again, first class stuff. It is not junk. Everything in here is 100% first quality, and it is stinking comfortable. So I'd rather have a $125 medical kit that I know is good and I know is comfortable and I know I'm going to wear because it is comfortable and usable than a couple of $30 ones that are sitting in a drawer somewhere. That's just me. I've come to the conclusion as I've gotten older and hopefully a little wiser, when you're talking about gear that is designed to potentially save your life or your loved one's life, that ain't the place to cut corners, as we say in Georgia. So anyway, you can get these from the Warrior Poet Society. You can get them from Medical Gear Outfitters. I'll put links in the video description below. Try to put one right up here. We'll see. But if you're interested in checking this out, I highly recommend it. It is a first-class ankle kit. The first one I've been able to wear comfortably for over 30 minutes. So once again, thanks to the folks at Medical Gear Outfitters and the Skinny Medic for sending me this kit so I could test it out and show it to you. And as always, thank you for watching Survival on Purpose. I put out a new video every Friday and every Saturday, sometimes random videos throughout the week. If you're not subscribed, you can fix that by clicking right down here. Maybe YouTube will let you know when I put out a new video. If you don't want to miss a single one, you can subscribe to my weekly email newsletter where every week I'll send you an email with all the previous week's videos, plus any cool deals, offers, or news I think you might be interested in. Once again, that's just survivalonpurpose.com/subscribe, or you can click the little box with a knife in it and that'll take you there. So anyway, I really appreciate your support. Once again, my name's Brian. You're watching Survival on Purpose. Remember, survival's not an accident, so be prepared. I'll see you next time.